let's look at setting up our new player movement system that's going to be a bit more responsive than the one we've got at the moment. So to start with, we're going to get rid of our old system just by dragging these four back to the menu. We're going to keep this just in case we need to toggle that back on. And then our new system is going to begin with the green flag. Just underneath it is going to be a forever loop. So we know from before anything inside here is going to run over and over again through the whole game. And then the new block we're going to use is the if block. There's two different types. There's just the if block and then the if and else block. Just make sure we're just using the if block. And this is a really fundamental one. This is the one that you use in any programming language. And it's sort of a decision tree. It can do one of two things. It can either run what's in there or it doesn't. It just skips over it and ignores it. And there's a space here, which is a new space we haven't looked at, and it's a block with sort of pointy edges on the left and right side. So if we scroll down, let's look in sensing, because there's quite a few examples here. If we grab this one, we'll see this block has got pointy edges, and it will, if we hover over, and we line up one side. This can be a bit tricky. You need to line up the left side with the block there so it highlights. It fits inside. If I drag a normal block like this, it won't go in there. It will want to go in the actual action stage underneath, which we don't want. And this is the exact one that we need. So we're going to put that in there and set this to be up arrow. And we're going to do something called nesting, which is where you put one block inside another. So we can see that we can put the if we move it into the right place, we get the shadow. And now it's inside the forever loop. So let's read this through so we can understand it. When the green flag's clicked and the game starts, always be checking if the up arrow is pressed. And if the up arrow is pressed, we're going to do the same thing we did before. Point upwards. And move 10 steps. We can actually just test this out. So I'm going to press up, and that was really, really responsive. As soon as I pressed it, it moves up. In fact, I might make it move a little bit smaller so it doesn't move as fast. Reset with the green flag. There we go. And our cat moves up. Quick way to make the other threes for the right, down, and left is to right-click the top here, and then select duplicate, so make a copy of, and it makes a new one. I'm going to put it there. And we're just going to change this to be right arrow and face right and duplicate that again. And this is going to be down, down arrow, point down, and the last one, left, face, left. Because these start with the green block, we do need to restart the game. We can see they're all highlighted, so they're all sort of active, they're all checking through. And the moment of truth, we can now go left, right, up, down, and there's really, really responsive movement there. And of course, if you want the character to move a bit quicker, you just need to put bigger numbers in the blocks just there. But there you go, that's all the code. Adds a few more things into the mix, but it just makes it a much easier game to play with a responsive movement like that.